I feel like I had to do this video. Posted on my this is gonna get posted on my YouTube also. So go make sure to go subscribe and comment and like. I feel like I have to talk about this. Who deserves the blame for today's loss? I've been seeing a lot of people say Russell this, Russell did that, Russell didn't do that, right? I'm not blaming Russell for this entire loss. Yes, he threw 3 interceptions. Oh, he's taking some of the blame. There's no doubt about that. One of those, I'm gonna say this: one of those interceptions was picked. Another one of those, the second interception was just a great play by a great DB. The third interception should have just never happened because you had Jerry Jeudy wide open on the flat. But Russell is definitely taking a big chunk of this blame. You missed Jerry Jeudy over 17 times for a touchdown. We could have blew this team out of the park. We could have blew this team out. Jerry would have had a record of 7 touchdowns. I seen this man open in the red zone 7 different times. And you pass it to him 3 times. I think like he threw to him, he targeted him 5 times with 3 catches. You deserve, yeah, absolutely, Russell. You deserve some of this blame, but you're not taking 80% of this blame. You're taking around 40. Second, that O-line is horrendous. My glorious God. I've never seen an O-line went from being top 15 to bottom. Russell would have been sacked over 20 times today. If this was last year's Russell, like I'm talking about not the loss of 20 pounds. It wasn't athletic. If this was last year Russell, he would have got sacked over 20 times this game. Russell was running for his life every single play. Russell only had 3 seconds to throw the ball. This O-line was horrendous. How do you go from middle of the pack average, from dead last in one game? O-line, you deserve a big chunk of this loss. I can't even blame Russell for panicking. He didn't have time to freaking throw. In that 4th and 2 conversion, he barely got that. I promise you, if this was last year's Russell, he would have been sacked a record 20 times. Russell's dumb decision making. I'm not even, bro, you can blame the defense all you want for the first half. Yeah, you can blame them all you want. Alex Singleton, you gotta get cleared up, nigga. I don't know what's up with you. But this game would have been 17-16 if your dumb self would have never committed a boneheaded play, nigga. Other than that, I ain't blaming this defense. Russell Wilson and the offense got the ball a total of 6 times in the 4th quarter. How much do you want? Like, I can't, if I'm Vance Joseph and if Sean Payton has a nerve to tell me to talk about, get onto the defense, I'm looking at him like, nigga, you clean up your offense before you come to me. We gave y'all the ball a total of 6 times in the 4th quarter, and you didn't, and you had 2 touchdowns for it. What blame? I'm not blaming the defense at all for this. They played their hearts out. You had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. That should have been a touchdown. We can debate about that call all day. That was a touchdown. The play wasn't even dead. That should have been a touchdown. This felt like a blowout. This felt like a 30-10 win from the Texans. And it shouldn't have never been that way. Russell should have had 7 touchdown passes. 2 to Cortland, 5 to Jerry. This game should have never been close. Which gets me to the last. I'm giving this man 40, the last 40% of this blame. Sean Payton, you deserve every single bit of this loss. But I'm not gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you 40%. Russell get 40, the O-line get 20, you get the last 40. I'm trying my best not to yell, bro. You have the ball 6 times. A total of 6 in the fourth quarter. And you get 1 touchdown? If that's not bad enough, when the game is on line, you're on the 7-yard line with the game on the line with a timeout in your back pocket and you don't get creative. Here is my issue I've had with Sean Payton all season long. He's so predictable when it comes to play calling in game time situations. He did it with the Jets. He did it with the Washington Commanders game. He did it with the Raiders game. I can't sit here and act like this team is even playoff contenders at this point. Cause to me personally, okay, let's put it like playoff perspective. The Broncos have to win 4 of their next 6 games. Probably 3 if you're lucky. They have to win at least 9 or 10 games to get in the playoffs this year. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Asking 3 wins or even 4 wins for the rest of this year is like asking the Denver Broncos to buy me a mansion, buy me a new car, give me a full steak and a whole dinner for my entire family. That's how bad it is being a Bronco fan, because you can't even ask them for you can't ask them for 4 wins against these sorry opponents you got up, except the Lions. You can win 4 of these 6, bro. I mean, you could probably go 6-0. But for me being a Bronco fan and being a diehard Bronco fan for 13 plus years, basically 80% of my life, asking for 4 more wins to end the season to get in the wild card, it's like asking the Broncos for a new house. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be like that. But for some reason, Sean Payton is not being creative, like he hasn't been all season. He's not being creative. I don't know when this, and I pray that Greg Dulcich comes back and at least finish the season off. But even that's a big ask, because he can't keep his freaking hamstring. I think he got to cut off his legs. I don't know. You abandoned the run game for the entire first half, and when you use it in the second half, you had 2 touchdowns on back-to-back possession drives. And then on top of that, the game on the line, Russell yet again running for his life like he has been the whole game. And you don't pass it to Cortland not once. Jerry, not once. But instead you have Russell throw it to a practice squad sorry backup excuse for a tight end. And what does he do? He lets the Texas defender get it for an interception. Absolutely disgusting play from a football team in general. Absolutely disgusting. Sean Payton, before you ride about the media today, you need to ride about yourself and how poorly you have been about coaching this team and calling plays. I'm out.